I meet her on an ordinary day. Nothing special, nothing planned. The world was moving as usual. People walking, cars passing, and then she smiled. It was not a loud smile, not the kind that asks for attention. It was gentle, warm, real, and in that small moment, something inside me shifted. I had seen beauty before, but this was different. This was not about looks, it was a feeling, an invisible pull. Like my heart recognized her before my mind could understand why. But I was married. I had a life, a promise, a love that was true and tested. And yet, something deep inside whispered, "This is different." I tried to forget her, tried to call it a passing thought, a brief distraction, a trick of the mind. But her memory followed me like sunlight follows a shadow. The first time we spoke, it was small, a conversation about rain. While waiting for coffee, she said, "I feel like we have met before, don't you?" My heart stopped. How could she know that? How could a stranger speak the exact thought I had been afraid to name? I loved, said something simple, but inside I was already lost. Days turned into weeks, and she kept appearing by chance, by fate, by something beyond logic. Same cafe, same song playing, same corner of the park. Every time I told myself, this means nothing, the universe whispered back, yes, it does. Her words stayed with me. Her laughter echoed in the quiet places of my mind, and suddenly my old happiness felt smaller, like it no longer fit. I loved my spouse, respected the life we had built, but this this new feeling was something deeper, something that scared me because it felt so true. She invited me once to an art exhibition. Come just as a friend, she said, and I went telling myself it was innocent. But when I saw her there, surrounded by colors and light, something inside me cracked open. She looked alive, at peace, completely herself, and I realized I had never felt that free. I stood there watching her speak. Love moved through the room, and every heartbeat told me what my mind refused to hear. Nothing would ever be the same again. I went home to my wife, sat beside her, tried to smile, tried to feel the same, but my heart was elsewhere, not in a way of betrayal, but in a way of awakening, because this new love I was not built on want, it was built on recognition. She understood me. She saw parts of me that had been quiet for years. Her words reached the hidden corners of my soul, the ones I had buried. The survive. To survive, we meet again and again, each time pretending it was just friendship, but the truth was too strong to hide. The way her eyes found mine, the way she listened like every word mattered, the way silence felt full, not empty. I started dreaming of her, not in wild fantasies, but in peace, as if my heart had found its home in her voice. Then one evening, our hands touched by accident, but time stopped, the world faded, and I felt it, the current, the truth, the thing I had been denying. It was not lust, I was not madness, it was connection, real and raw. I left quickly, afraid of what it meant, afraid of myself. Every step home felt heavy with guilt, but also with longing. Days later, we meet in a park. The wind was soft, leaves falling like quiet music. We walked slowly, talking about life, dreams, and the things we wanted to change. She looked at me and said, "Do you ever feel like life gives you what you need, even if it's not what you want?" Her question pierced through me because that was exactly what she was, what I needed, but could never have. I wanted to tell her, to say, "Yes, you are that thing, you are what I need," but I stayed silent because sometimes silence is the only way to stay loyal. We walked on quietly, each step full of words. We did not dare speak. Another evening, another cafe, our same corner table, the same quiet air between us. She smiled, I smiled, but we both knew it was not simple anymore. We spoke about little things, work, books, plans, but under the words, our hearts were speaking louder. Then she asked softly, "Do you ever feel trapped, even when everything looks perfect?" I wanted to tell her yes, yes, I do. Trapped between promises and feelings, between loyalty and truth, but I could not, so I only smiled, pretending everything was fine. Our hand brushed again, accident or fate, I will never know, but that touch burned through me, and I knew that one more second and I would lose control. I stepped outside, breathing fast, trying to calm my storm. Through the glass, I watched her love, unaware of the fire she lit inside me, and I realized the battle had begun between love that came too late and vows I made too soon. Now I live between two worlds, one I built with care and one that calls to my soul. Every morning I wake beside my wife, grateful but aching. Every night I dream of another and hate myself for it, because some loves arrive at the wrong time in the wrong life and yet feel so painfully right. She is my mirror, my missing part, the truth I can never speak, and though I may never hold her, never call her mine, she will live in me like a quiet secret, like a song that never ends. So I whisper to the sky, forgive me for loving too deeply, for meeting her too late, for breaking inside while trying to stay whole, because some love stories are not meant to be written, only felt. And though my vows remain, my heart, it remembers her always. Please subscribe my channel, like and share my video.